What's going on, everybody? So if you watched my last video, you would know that this dude Frank Dante came out and did what was right. It was a very, very wild game in which I really questioned, the competitive Madden scene. If you haven't watched the video, you might have to watch it to see where I'm going with this one. Right here, it's really fascinating to me that I can just tell when I'm playing a top 100 opponent. And people laugh at me when I say that because they're like, yo, they're top 100, they're supposed to be raw. No, not since 16 and 17, bro. Dudes are real bums out here. And yeah, I said out here like I'm sitting in the chair. Bro, shout out to the South. Look, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna let you guys understand this but I'm trying to be calm about it because every time I put the game on, it's like, this shit is real. This is really happening. EA Sports really made this game the way it is. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And you know what's funny about it? I understand, like I said, it's not about the monetary part of it. Because making the game easier to play is beneficial to everybody. But I'm going to give you an example of where success is always going to be success, right? When Street Fighter came out, all you guys should know what Street Fighter is because they made so many versions of it, right? When it first came out, that game was like an arcade hit. Like a lot of you guys like, bro, what the hell's an arcade? A lot of you young kids like, bro, what's an arcade, bro? What's that? It's not on my iPhone? Like, nah, bro. There was a time where you would get up and go outside and go to like arcades, you know what I'm saying, bro? And, get a roll of quarters and put in work. When Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, these games were released, right? Those games were popular at the time because those are those games, they really changed the format of gaming. As far as one-on-one, one-on-one, graphically, what you could do with it, stuff like that. As graphics and everything got enhanced and they started to make more and more home consoles, the whole thing about it was, what can we do? What can we do to make it so everybody can buy it? Because they wanted everybody to have fun with the game. What's fascinating about Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat? Those games sell themselves. You could, listen, it's not like bums can't get wins, but bums have to practice. That's all I'm saying. Like, when I used to play, like, it's not like I wouldn't lose to a bum every now and again. But that bum would have been practicing something else that made him better. He wouldn't get lucky and just start, hit me with a jab combo that I wasn't expecting. Like when you get somebody on the side, on either side of the game, and then you could just be hitting them with craziness. That part right there, people considered it glitchy because you couldn't really block it. You try to block it, you block the wrong thing. Dude's doing a Hadouken, like it was craziness. You had like no block it, no energy left, like a little bit. A dude, you blocked the Hadouken, but it still took a little energy. Those type of things were practiced and you had to have skill to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't really call the guy that beat you a bum. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could, it can be, the game can be made for both types of people, for bums and skilled players alike. It's just that you should make guys have to practice. Guys shouldn't have to be able to go. Guys go into the lab right now and practice throwing the ball in the quadruple. But we had to lurk that. We lurked the hell out of that right there. And I'm trying to tell you guys, man, this Vick is so, the dude is, look, I don't need the 98 overall, bro. This 90 overall right here that I have, this dude is more than enough. This dude throws hot dots. He may overthrow the ball a little bit sometimes, like right there, because I kind of mistimed the press. This Vick is no joke. I'm letting you guys understand right now. This dude is just straight clutch. He makes the throws that are necessary. The only reason I'll probably get the higher Vick is because of the speed. But like I said, we all know you can't run fast behind the line of scrimmage. It's only when you get above the line of scrimmage. And sometimes when you get sacked by, like, Terrence Cody in the backfield when you're Michael Vick, it really hurts you. You see, catches like that, those type of bailouts, when it's like user versus user, that's what makes this game this game. That's what made Madden 16 horrible. You can always find a way to just chuck it up in the coverage and get it downfield. And I know Aaron Rodgers does the Hail Mary and sometimes the guy comes down with it, but this is an every game occurrence. This is not something that rarely happens. This dude right here, I told the stream, this guy is a top 100 player. Give him 1 second, EA. Make sure he has 1 second to make a field goal. I told everybody, this guy is a top 100 player. How do I know that? Because the way that he plays, he came out running fullback inside. He thinks that he has a play that works because he watched somebody stream or he bought an ebook. Well, I don't think they would give it to them. If people are selling ebooks with fullback inside in it, they shouldn't be allowed to sell ebooks. But I'm just saying, like, he probably watched the stream, thought that it's something that worked, and just went on with that. That's probably what this guy really did. And it's very, very interesting to me that it's okay to do that. Like right here, look at this right here. He's going to throw a drag route, right? The guy's going to drop it, and then he's going to pause the game. I'm going to let you guys know this right now. If you're in the stream and a guy pauses the game after a play that they considered BS, that dude is an F-boy. I don't really want to say it, but you know what it is. It's not a star boy like The Weeknd. He's an F-boy. I don't want to use the profanity because, you know, I got a lot of my younger viewers like, bro, you know, I can't watch the vid in front of my parents. So for every now and again, unless I'm in a wild rage, I won't use as much profanity. But the dude's an F-boy. The dude's a douchebag. And if you see them do it, let them know that they're a douchebag for pausing the game because they think that it's BS when the whole entire game is BS. F them and F their moms too. All right, now we get back on with the game. So you can see it's 17-3. You know, this dude right here. Oh, dot, whoop, whoop. Like this game, I'm telling you, bruh, the things that go on in this game, I thought he was gonna do it again because he's an F-boy and a douche, but he really had to rage after that catch. He wanted to quit anyway. It's not like, you know, like that made him quit. The dude is a bum. We already knew that. It's just the fact that that catch was kind of a hot and spicy one. You know what I'm saying? It was a hot and spicy one, you know, only sold at Wendy's. So, you know, right here, we're gonna go ahead and get to elite status, but I already knew that that guy was elite before I even, you know, got to this point, just because of the way he played. And you guys can laugh about it. Check out the top 100, and I guarantee you, you'll see so many bums just sitting right there in front of you. Until next time, one love.